Hello, couples. You're yawning. He's like yawning right in the middle of us going live. So, hello, couples. I hope all of you are doing absolutely wonderful on this fabulous Friday. So, we wanted to hop in here really quick and go over some of the questions that all of you had regarding when I posted my little graphic about questions. Drop them below. Well, some of you had questions, and we're just going to go ahead and review those questions. Hey, Reagan. We're going to review those questions with you, but then share a little bit more with you just regarding the nutritional aspect of this program. Also, the products that we will be using, because I truly believe that nutritional support is everything with this program, especially for you men that want to gain some muscle and women that want to gain some muscle. And then Steven's going to talk about the recipe book. Hey, Allison. Hey, Amy. He's going to talk about the recipe book since he created it. And he's also going to talk about his grocery lists and how those work. And yeah, so we're going to kick it off really quick. We didn't have a lot of questions. So that means that all of you fabulous couples have done your homework, which is awesome. I love that you are being proactive.
Or they just haven't done anything yet.
Or they haven't done
don't
anything.
Realize that they have questions.
No.
That's okay. We can try to answer some of those ahead of time.
Anyways, let me scoot this back. I feel like it's up our nostril. Allison said, I saw his green salsa, so excited. He actually just added, I'm going to let him talk about his recipe book because he did all of the work there. I take no credit. He did all of that. But the mango, he just added the mango recipe in there.
I'll keep adding them in where there's some more that they're just not ready yet. It actually takes a while.
Make sure that you just access the links, and I'm going to show you where those are because he'll be updating that every single week as I will be updating the meal plans. He's doing the recipes in the recipe book. I'm doing the meal plan. And every single time we add on the weekend, hey, Jessica, every time we add, all you have to do is access the link because it automatically updates it. So if you're like, oh my gosh, you're missing meal plan 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, don't worry, those will be updated week to week. Hey, Sarah. So the questions that we saw, the first one is by Jessica. Jessica, she asked the question, and I know a lot of you maybe saw this or you didn't, but I'm just going to go over all the questions that I saw there. Was Jessica had a question about some of the recipes, and her question was regarding the week 1 chicken salad recipe. The chicken salad recipe, when she said, you know, does it have the almonds and the apples in it? Yes. When you see on the meal plan, when you see like red for chicken recipe, it says C recipe, and then it has like almonds for your blue, the apple for your purple. Those are in the actual recipe, but we have them on there so you know like that's your allotted container and that's like your color for that portion size. If you look at the chicken salad recipe, Steven has actually gone over the serving sizes with you, and it says 1 cup. So you can use the green or the purple container, or you can actually use a 1 cup measuring cup, and you can measure out the food for that. And that would be your serving, and that would be the red, the purple measurement, and the green measurement with that.
Yeah, and you said something key, right? Is that the green, purple, and red are exactly 1 cup.
Yeah, so it's all together.
Don't go get a cup, just use your container.
Use your container. So good question, Jessica. Molly said she was following. Next question is, Paula said, did I say that right? Babe, you're better at names. I'm going to say that wrong.
I think that's right.
It's Paula, right? I just want to make sure I'm saying it right.
Tell us if not.
I know. I'm really bad at names, so please tell me if I just butchered your name. Okay, so you said, I work 2 jobs on Tuesdays, and they are really long days and jam-packed. Could we do Tuesdays as rest day and work out on Wednesday instead, keeping the rest of the schedule the same? So yes, actually Joel talks about this in his videos, of course you want to follow the program if you can. If you can follow the workout schedule where it's Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, that is ideal. That is ideal to follow the program because everything is timed out specifically regarding your rest day in the middle of the week. So you work hard Monday, Tuesday, rest on Wednesday for recovery. You work hard Thursday, Friday, you have off Saturday and Sunday. But we know that life happens. Even for him, he was gone this week for work. Things happen and you just can't work out. So I would say for you, that's perfectly fine if you need to readjust your day. Just make sure that hey Yvonne, just make sure that you're consistent. So if you're not going to do Tuesday, say you're going to do Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's how it would look like. Just make sure that you truly do rest on Tuesday, Saturday, and Sunday, because obviously you're going to be doing 3 days back to back. And, you know, in this program, they would prefer you to do 2 days together, 2 days off.
But if they absolutely had to change it up for a week and work out 4 days in a row, it'll be okay.
Yeah.
The world's not going to end. That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, ideally you want to put rest days in because you're lifting weights. So make sure that you rest if at all possible.
Yeah, resting is really important. I mean, I know a lot of you, Allison, I'll answer your question in a second. I know a lot of you do other fitness programs. I know we have some of you that do CrossFit in here. I know some of you are training for a marathon that's coming up. We have a couple of you that do yoga. This program, obviously, you can do other programs with, but you need to make sure that you at least have like some rest, because if you're lifting heavy and you're working hard 4 days and then say you are doing other workout programs, try to give yourself at least 2 days of rest. If you can, 2 days of rest. If you want to work out that extra Wednesday, that's perfectly fine. Or if you want to pick up a Saturday, but really try to give yourself 2 days of rest, just because you are going to be lifting heavy. This program isn't meant for you to lift 5-pounders the whole program. You need to lift heavy. And I struggle with that. You know, even when we were working out last week together, Steve was like, you need to lift heavier. And even though I came from a background of CrossFit, sometimes in my home, I always lift lighter for some reason. It's just a mental thing. When I'm at the CrossFit gym, I would lift really heavy because of just the situation. But at home, I'm like, oh, I'll just grab the 20-pound or the 15-pound because it's just right there. And it's okay. And he always talks about this. It's okay if you need to pause and stop to lift heavier.
Yeah.
But the point is to lift super heavy, and then you're going to have the cardio, and they balance one another out.
Yeah, and you'll hear Joel say this during the workouts. He says it all the time. He says, look, if by the 8th rep that you're not feeling tired, then you need to go up in weight. So that's a really good way to know whether or not you're lifting heavy enough. If you can bang out 10, and there's usually 3 sets, sometimes there's 4 sets in this program, but if you can do 10 and it's not hard, you need to add some more weight. And that's why you have to rest, because you're making your muscles tired. Your muscles actually break down and then they need to regrow. So they're regrowing while you're resting. And that's why rest is so important, especially if you're trying to grow muscle, for sure.
Yeah. Allison's question, she just said, may have missed this. Are we doing live workouts on Zoom, this group? I am personally I'm going to be hosting at 9 a.m. Eastern time. I used to do 6 a.m., but I'm readjusting my schedule. And I'm going to be doing 9 a.m. Eastern time live workouts. So if that time coordinates for you, I will be doing Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern time, which are live workouts on Zoom. So all you'll have to do is access the Zoom link that I post in the group, and you can jump on. You can do the live workouts out with me at 9 a.m. Eastern time. I do believe that there's some other coaches in this group that will be doing live workouts at different time. We might have some 5 a.m.ers or 6 a.m.ers. I know for me, life happens with kids, and I sometimes have kid activities in the morning that might mean I post date my workout till 12 p.m. I know Gracie and Blake, Gracie does a lot of live workouts. So we will definitely be offering live workouts. I will just be offering when I work out, but I'll post it the night before. So make sure you check this group the night before. If you want to do a live workout with me, he might join me, but it just depends on his travel. But definitely 9 a.m. Eastern time, 4 days a week is when I'll be offering the live workout for this program. And I will say, if you can jump on a live workout, it takes everything to the next level, fitness and accountability. I did live workouts for the 80-Day Obsession program. I've been doing live workouts for a year now, and it just is really nice because you get to see people like this, and it takes the group to a different level and a relationship level, and just support. It's a lot of fun. I know there's a couple ladies in here that I've been doing lives with for, since January, and it really, really is awesome. But again, we're gonna try to offer more than just one live workout for all of you to participate in. Next is I want to go into just the products that we're using. I know that the Zoom is everything. The Zoom is everything. And if you're someone in here, and maybe you're not like a coach leading this group with us, but maybe you're someone that like consistently works out at 5 a.m. every morning, let me know. I can give you my information. You can offer and do a live workout yourself, because the more support we have, the better. Now we're gonna go into the products really quick, and then I'll let Steven talk about the recipe book that he put together. For you to be in this group, pretty much you have Shakeology and then another product. You either have Shakeology, you have to have Shakeology, or the Performance line, and then one other product. That was our requirement for the couples. And we use all the products, and I will say this, that if you know me at all, I was actually a part of the test group for 80 Day Obsession. And prior to 80 Day Obsession, I only used Shakeology. That was the only product that I used, which is Shakeology like this. And this was a year ago. So a year ago, I was only using Shakeology. I've been drinking this for 3.5 years. We both have. And I will say this is key to just filling in the gaps of your nutrition. But all of you should be drinking this in here if you're not. And I know Jessica was saying her husband didn't like the taste of it.
There's a couple people that have said that about the chocolate. So I feel like we need to show people how to make this because it actually tastes really, really good.
So tomorrow, Saturday, we will do a video on how we make Shakeology and how we make it taste so delicious. But I know some people aren't chocolate fans, so that's okay. Try the vegan vanilla, try the strawberry. Other people like more fruity or vanilla-y. I just like chocolate, and this just works for us.
That's so good. I'm trying to remember. Like, I think that I didn't actually
like
it at the beginning. Like the first couple times I drank it, because I think you were probably just like putting it in ice and then water. It tastes a ton better when you put a couple things in it, and the things can count towards your veggies and your fruit too. So.
Yeah. Gracie just said that she has a Shakeology tip sheet too, so she can post that, which would be awesome. So Shakeology is a must. I would say this is your #1 product that you need to be drinking, your #1 nutritional supplement that you need to be doing with this program is Shakeology. It is worth it. I know a lot of you in here are VIP members. If you're not a VIP member, reach out to your coach and sign up to be a VIP member because you save 25% off. 25% off is a lot. Jessica said, I think he had it plain last time, so I will try recipes. Jessica, we're going to show you how we make ours tomorrow, and he will love it. You definitely need to blend it. I used to just shake it with water and ice, and it was disgusting. It tastes like chalk.
I only do that like worst case scenario, like if I have nothing else. Like actually when I travel, I will drink it that way sometimes. But the Shakeology tastes really, really good. It's just like anything else. You have to drink it a couple times, I guess, probably to get used to it. But the one thing for guys is that Shakeology, this is not a protein powder. Don't look at this like your workout protein scoop. That's not what this is. That's what Allie's going to next.
Yeah, and that's what he said is so true, is that this is not your protein shake. This is your like multivitamin, your probiotic, your digestive enzyme, 75 superfoods, antioxidants, phytonutrients. I saw some of you posting about your significant other having high cholesterol, blood pressure, diabetes. Anything, this can help with that. I was severely anemic. I had a lot of issues prior to this, and Shakeology's helped me so much in so many different ways for my nutrition, just for my health level. Ashley said, if you're traveling, you have to mix it with iced coffee. Yes.
So true.
So true. That's one thing that I do.
Awesome.
Great point, Ashley. What I do is I get the cold brew. I get like a venti iced cold brew, or I get a venti iced coconut milk latte, not with sweetener. Get the venti size and just carry a shaker cup with you, and you can just pour the coffee in there, pour your individual packet, or put these in like baggies, and you can just dump it in the cup and shake it, which is great. Now we're gonna move on to the protein. So Stephen was just talking about how Shakeology is not a protein. It is a protein, but it's not your like protein support. It's not like a workout protein. It's not a workout protein.
Some people look at this big bag and it looks like one of those big workout protein bags that you used to take when you lifted weights in high school. That's not what it's not a workout supplement necessarily.
That's where this comes in, Recover. Now, I know a lot of you in here, you have Shakeology and you have Recover. That's awesome. Now, the Recover is your post-workout protein. Again, we are drinking both of these. We are drinking the Shakeology and the Recover. This is to be taken immediately after you work out. Immediately after you work out. Now this tastes amazing, just shaken with ice and water, or you can shake it with some like iced coffee. It tastes like a chocolate mocha. It's really, really yummy, but I say I just mix it with ice and water. It's really quick, really simple, and I love this. This is your protein. It helps recover, it does. It helps recover, it helps restore your muscles, it helps prevent soreness. It's your branched chain amino acids, which helps all your muscles, that's what it is. And it's strictly protein. So it has, 20 grams of protein, and I love this. There's also orange. The orange tastes like Orange Julius. Chocolate is obviously, we like chocolate in this house.
And if you're taking creatine, I know we saw some guys that are taking creatine in the group, you're gonna put this in with your Recover in your post-workout. So if you're not doing creatine, don't worry about it. If you're taking creatine, mix it with your Recover in your post-workout. That's how Joel wants us to take it. That's how you take creatine anyway, post-workout. So put these together if you're taking
Together. So guys, this is you right here. Women, do not take this.
Right after, within 30 minutes, right?
Within 30 minutes, you want to take this, okay? Moving to the next. Now, I'm going to talk to you guys about this because I know a lot of people are super sensitive to caffeine. And this is the Energize. Energize, like I said, I did not drink any of these products or use any of them except Shakeology until a year ago when I was a part of this test group that I was in. And I was really hesitant to drink Energize. Very, very hesitant because I am extremely sensitive to caffeine, and I'm very much anxiety prone. I get heart palpitations, I get flutters, I get hot flashy, I get the shakes, all of that stuff if I have too much caffeine in my system. And some of you honestly might really relate to that. So when this came out on the market, I was like, I'm not gonna drink this because I actually have a lot of energy. And I was like, I don't need this. I don't need more energy or I will never sleep and I'll have a hard time functioning. Well, I started drinking it a year ago and it has been a game changer for me. If you are sensitive to caffeine or stimulants, I would say start off with a half a scoop. I started off with a half a scoop of this and I worked my way up to a full scoop. Now, yes, you're gonna feel tingly. You're going to feel a tingly sensation over your body. I actually don't feel the tingly anymore. And I drink this like 15 minutes before my workout. Sometimes I drink it like during my workout, but because these workouts are only 30 to 40 minutes, you wanna drink it 15 to 20 minutes before your workout.
Try to drink it before.
This is a pre-workout, and it literally, all it has is beet juice, green tea leaves, and stevia in it. It is super clean. I'm very picky about the products I ingest and that what we take on a nutritional level, and this is incredible. It's your pre-workout. I have never felt fluttered. I have never felt, funky drinking it. It just gives me the endurance to push through and to actually lift heavier. Now, I will say, Ashley said drinking mine now. This is gonna sound funny, but this tastes really good. I wouldn't do this before your workout because of the carbonation, but if you like sparkling water, this is just a fun little tip. I am addicted to sparkling water. LaCroix, Dasani, those are great empty calorie fillers. And I will actually mix my Energize with a sparkling water and it tastes magical. So if you're someone that maybe has an addiction to like those Monster drinks or Red Bull, which I've had a lot of women that love those, this can actually help you kind of give up that addiction and that craving for Monster drinks, for Red Bull, because those are awful for your body. What you can do is if you like that carbonation and you like that zip of energy, mix your Energize with your sparkling water and it's really, really great. Just don't shake it because it will explode. Next supplement is Hydrate. Hydrate is something else that we take as well. Hydrate is strictly electrolytes. This is also great for your kids. Gatorade, Powerade, that's really, really awful. And this is pretty much the healthy form of Gatorade and Powerade minus all of the sugar. I give this to our kids before they play soccer, while they're drinking activities. This is great. I will say for women, most women, and I can even say men, but specifically talking to women, women have a lot of hormonal imbalances, and a lot of times it's in regards to being dehydrated. And if you want to have healthy hormones, which is great for your men to be happy and healthy, electrolytes are really awesome to keep you balanced out because it keeps you hydrated. And you drink this during your workout. So you drink it while you're working out. So I love this. The last supplement, this is great for traveling. These are awesome for traveling, and they are the beach bars. You can also count these as well. These are within. You can actually, I don't have these on the meal plan. I don't have these on the meal plan because a lot of people don't have them, and I didn't want you to feel obligated to purchase them. But there is peanut butter chocolate, and there's also almond cherry chocolate. And these bars are absolutely amazing. If you have a sweet tooth and you really don't want to have a cheat, even though you have a cheat day, get the bars. My kids, Emmy asks for the healthy bars. She loves them. She will eat way too many of them. They are gluten-free, and you can have these on the program, and they're not considered a cheat.
It's a good snack.
Great snack, great for travel. So I know Jessica was asking about travel. These are great for traveling. I know we have a couple other people that travel a lot. These are great just to pack and just to eat them quickly. They are a half a red and a half a yellow. Great, great snack that you can get as well.
It tastes really good. They actually taste really, really good.
I've been known to eat 2 of these with sparkling water when I am wanting something sweet. Yeah. They're really, really good.
They're really good. They don't seem like you should be able to eat them, I think.
They're delicious.
Actually really good, like you said, for travel. But if you're on the plane and you need a snack in the middle, it's a long flight, take one of those with you.
Okay, so those are the supplements. Now I'm just gonna have Steven, Christina, they're really awesome. I'm gonna have him just kind of, actually I'll say one more thing and then I'm gonna let him take over and end it. Is if you look in the file section, I've had some of you asking, Jessica, get them next time and you get the 25% off too, which is even more fabulous. If you go into the file section, and I'm gonna show it to you really quick because a couple of you have said to me, Allie, where's the meal plans? Where's the recipe book? I'm gonna show you really quick where they are because it's literally one page, if I can get my computer up. Hold on. Okay, so here you go. I'm gonna take this down for a second. I'm gonna flip this around. Oh yeah, and they are 10% off this month too. So I'm gonna turn this around. I just want you to see my computer. Oh, there we are. Now, here is our group. And if you're looking at our group right here, if you go to Files, and if you go to this tab right here that says Lift and HIIT Project, click this. Make sure you read this, pretty please with the cherry on top. Read all of this information. It's great content. We've given you suggestions for books and podcasts for couples. This is the link that you're going to join right here when you want to do our live virtual workout. It will be the same for every single coach, so you don't have to find another link. Everyone will use this link right here. Just scroll down and read this. Keep going, keep going. Number 12, meal plan recipes, and grocery shopping list. All you have to do is access these. Each week, we will be adding on more meal plans, more recipes, and another grocery shopping list. So week 1 grocery shopping list is up. It does include enough for 2 people. So Steven made the list based off of 2 people since obviously you guys are doing it together. So check those out, but that is where all of those resources are if you have not been able to find them. There they are. Okay, print them off and there you go. Now I'm gonna flip this around and I'm going to let Steven talk to you about the recipes and then we'll be done. If you have more questions, post below.
Just really quick on the meal plan. The meal plan is set up, I just asked Allie this, so in case somebody else has this question, the meal plan is set up for you to be cooking the recipes of that week with us. So the ingredients that I put on the shopping list include everything that you need for the recipes as well as stuff that's not a recipe. So just keep that in mind. The other thing is the first week that you go to shop, guys, it's gonna probably be a little bit overwhelming if it's not stuff that you've bought before. And also like if it's ingredients that you're not familiar with, just accept it. The first week, if you're not used to, shopping for some of these things, you'll just have to find them. They'll be in slightly different places, stuff like that. We can also make substitutions for pretty much anything. So if there's anything on there that you don't like, just ask me and I'll tell you kind of what you can use instead. This is supposed to be flexible. We have these written out for you to follow, but if you don't cook necessarily following recipes like me, I'd be glad to help you out with that too. So in the meal prep recipe guide, what you're basically gonna get in there this week, I think that I have like 6 recipes in there this week, including 3 that you're gonna wanna use if you follow this kind of to the T. And then I have also some of my other kind of just favorite recipes that we like to make. So you'll see that during the weekend on this program, there's some meal slots that we've left blank for you because sometimes we know that we get sick of eating the same exact thing. So if you want to sub something in or if you want to make something different, I've given you some other things too. I'm going to keep adding recipes to this as we go along. I think you already said that, but I'm going to add recipes to this as we go along, and I might even add some cheat recipes in there too, if Allie will let me. We'll see.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You guys would love cheat meals, right? Good cheat meals?
They're not really, we have sort of good cheat meals, possibly, but we'll label them cheat meals. The other thing is I put at the front of this kind of things that are just like rules for being like, if you're kind of intimidated about cooking, or if you think that you're not a good cook, that's crap. Anybody can cook. So kind of at the outset of this document, I put some tips for you guys to check out. These are things that I really care about. These are kind of rules that I follow when I'm cooking. If you read through them, check them out and give them a try. They're just kind of tips, general tips for being a better cook. The next piece is staples. So what I've put in the meal plan staples portion of the document is like, look, if you don't want to create, or if you don't want to cook according to a recipe because you don't have time and you just want to make grilled chicken, I put all the staples like grilled chicken, like simple vegetables that we eat when we don't have time to go out and do this big, crazy, grand recipe, right? So if you're like, you know what, all I really like is grilled chicken and broccoli, no problem, absolutely fantastic. I'll give you an idea of really easy reds to use, really easy yellows to use, just simple ways to kind of get to your numbers kind of throughout the day. So those are the staples. And then in the next, and in the staples, I have like stuff on like the Instapot. I have some sheet pan meal tips. I have some other things that can make things go faster for you. And then in the next section are the actual recipes themselves. So like Ali said before, the serving sizes are written in, and then per serving, we show you how that equals out to like one red or one yellow. It's all written in there. If you look and you see something that, again, that you want to make a sub for, or if you don't do dairy or, you know, any other dietary restrictions, let us know and we'll be happy to kind of work with you on those. So more recipes to come as we go, and we have to add like a couple more pictures and things like that. So it's a work in progress, but more than enough to get you started for week 1, week 2, and we'll keep adding to it.
Yeah, and Gracie, she's one of our coach couples. She is going to be having a vegan meal plan that she's going to be sharing. So if you are vegan, be on the lookout for Gracie. She's going to show you a vegan option based off of our meal plans, but she's going to adapt to a vegan lifestyle, which is really awesome of her. So that's really it. I mean, we're really excited for you guys to get started. I'm excited. I'm really excited because I'm in this, we're both, you know, we've never done this program before, so we're in the trenches with you. We have so many of you. I think we have like over 40 couples in here, which is insane. It's going to be awesome. We have some incredible couples who are helping us run this. You're going to see them. And Reagan says, I have an intermittent fasting customer. Do you think that can be helped? Oh yeah, definitely, Reagan. You can definitely do intermittent fasting with this program, 100%. I have a couple clients who do intermittent fasting. It doesn't matter, like intermittent fasting is just that you start eating at a certain time during the day and you stop. So
same containers.
Same containers. So that means for them, Reagan, they would just say, for example, they start eating at 12 p.m., they break their fast at 12 p.m., and then they end at like 8 p.m. That just means they need to get all of their containers and all of their meals in between 12 p.m. and 8 p.m. That's it. So perfectly fine for intermittent fasting. I would say if you're keto, I have some people who are keto or paleo, you can still use these meal plans. You're just gonna sub the stuff that you can't have. You know, obviously keto is very low carb, so you can still follow the plan. You can just change the carb ratio of it. Same for, you know, paleo, you can't have certain things. So if you see that we have peanut butter on there, then you can't have the peanut butter because paleo doesn't have peanut butter. So it's just making a few changes. We're here to help you every step of the way, and we're really excited. It's going to be awesome, and I can't wait to see all of your meals that you're going to be prepping. I will actually take tomorrow, actually I'll take it off today. I actually have a band where no one can post it all in here because I wanted to keep it clean so you could read everything, but I'm gonna remove that so you can actually start posting. So that means we wanna see pictures of you grocery shopping together. We wanna see your meal plan. Remember, one of the requirements is you to meal prep together. So that means if you're meal prepping tomorrow, Saturday, or meal prepping on Sunday, we wanna see a picture of you guys meal prepping together, okay?
That includes us.
That includes us.
I'll put a knife in Allie's hand, make her cut something.
I'll do something.
Chop
no,
something.
He chops and cooks and I sort and measure with the containers, okay? I like to organize. He likes to make things taste good. So that's it. If you have any more questions that we did not cover, please post them in here. Drop them in this group. We'll make sure to answer them. We'll be checking in with the group. But you guys are going to do awesome. I will say this. If you've never meal prepped before, it can feel really overwhelming.
Yeah.
It can feel really, really, really overwhelming. We have been meal prepping for 6 years, about 5 or 6 years we've been meal prepping. It takes a couple tries. I would say 2 or 3 tries for you to get your flow down of meal prepping, because it might take you 4 hours on Sunday to cook. It might take you 4 hours. It might then become 2 hours, but you need to set aside like 2 to 3 hours on Sunday to get it done. I will say though, when you do it together and you tag team, it's much quicker. You're more efficient at meal prepping. That's the point, is to do it together and to cook together and clean up together and help one another. Steven just raised his eyes because he knows. I hate cleaning up.
This first week will be the hardest week of meal prep that you do because you just haven't done it before. Like when I do it now, like I have things in the oven, I have things in the Instapot, I have things in multiple stations to make it go way faster for me, and I can easily manage that. So don't get discouraged at the grocery store. Don't get discouraged when you're meal prepping. This is the toughest week that you'll have. And, you know, for guys, get ready, you know, lift heavy and, you know, let us know kind of how things are going for you. Check in with us. We definitely want to see you guys doing this stuff together. So super, super excited. And
one last thing, if you, when you do, or if you have read the welcome note with the meal plans, you're going to see right above that, it's going to say your stats. There's a stat form. Now, the stat form is your before and after pictures. It's your measurements from week to week. Now, one of the things that we suggested in the beginning was that you and your significant other need to take pictures, your front, your side, and your back, and you need to put them in this document. And you also need to put your measurement and your weight in here. You do not need to share that with us. You do not need to share that with the group. What we want is we want you to keep track of your day 1 to day 7 to day 14 to day 21. Now, if you are my person, if you are my lady, and if you are a male and you want that extra accountability, you may send your stuff to me, your stat form to me if you're a lady, and I will provide Steven's email in the document so that if you're a guy and you want him to check your stats, you can send it to him. I know that some people are really like, you know, they don't want to share that, but I will say this. I've been running groups for 3.5 years, and I require all of my females, all of my clients to send me their weigh-ins and their stats every single Tuesday. It's my Stat Tuesday because I want to see progress. So if you're a female and you want that extra accountability so I can monitor your results and visually see your progression, send me those stats every single Tuesday or every 2 weeks. It can be at your own discretion. And for men, if we're your coach, you send yours to Steven. Now, if you sign up with another coach, we have a lot of other coach couples in here. You're going to send your information to them because you signed up with them. So check in with them on a stat level with, you know, your goals in health and fitness. Okay? I think that's it. Any other questions? I'm so excited. I think that's it. And we will ask you, by the way, we will ask you to share your like cheat meal. Like show us pictures of your cheat day.
Yeah, I want to see because I want good ideas.
Yeah. Oh, Jessica, I had a question.
Yeah, you can use the bands for everything, Jessica. So if there aren't weights, definitely you can use the bands. The other thing is that some of the leg days are all HIIT. So just look ahead in the program a little bit. If for some reason you don't have a band, you know everything went wrong, you can skip ahead, you know, if you need to a leg day to get you through the workout that time. The other thing is if you're traveling for a couple days and you don't have a band and you don't whatever, then you know you can be flexible with the workouts for that week. But yes, you can modify everything with the bands.
Yeah, I mean the bands. If you
actually, there's a video on it. There's a Bandifier.
Yeah,
video.
and Bandifier.
That's what they call it, Bandifier. Yeah.
In the workout video, there's someone that uses bands the entire time, Jessica. So when you're traveling, just follow the person that's the Bandifier. That's kind of funny.
It's true.
Bandifier.
That's what it's called. The Bandifier.
There's someone that uses the bands the whole time.
No,
and then
there's not.
There isn't? I thought there was.
No, there's not.
Oh,
but
okay.
there is a Bandifier video. Just listen to what I'm saying. I got this. Bandifier video.
Yeah. And then Reagan says, can I set up a challenge tracker app for my boyfriend and I myself? We have the metrics. Yeah, of course you can. Yeah, of course you can, Reagan. You can't, Grace said you can't see the Bandifier on the iPad version though. So FYI, only on computer or Roku-like things.
We're going to answer the Bandifier question like to the T before this program starts.
Right?
To make sure that we're very clear on that. But you didn't answer the other one. Can she set up a...
Yeah, I said yes to Reagan.
Okay.
Yeah, for the challenge tracker app.
But Reagan, have your husband, boyfriend, have him send me his stuff if he really wants accountability. That takes everything to the next level. When you really put your stuff out there, I know some guys aren't going to want to, that's fine. But if he really wants to go for it, have him send it to me. I can be more persuasive than you can sometimes. Just that's how guys work, and it'll be good for him. And
I will say most often, and I know for me personally through my own journey, is a lot of times you're not going to see the scale move. Okay, but you're gonna see a visual change. You're gonna see a visual change. And that's why pictures are really important. I know it's uncomfortable. I know it's like, oh my gosh, I don't wanna take a picture. And if anyone sees this and I lose my phone and they see all these pictures, I'm gonna be super embarrassed. No, it's not like that. These pictures are going to show you progress. And to me, visually, I would rather see changes visually than the numbers. And pictures are gonna show you proof. You'll be amazed when you compare day 1 to day 21. Like, it's gonna like blow your mind when you see the progression, even without looking at the numbers. Just your pictures are gonna be proof. So please do stats, even if you don't wanna send them to us, keep them for you as a couple, share them with one another, monitor your progress.
Don't be upset when your husband loses weight and you don't. That really has nothing to do with success, all right? So week 1, you guys are gonna probably lose some weight. Structure makes us lose weight. I don't know what that is. You know, a lot of guys will just lose weight. Don't be upset if the same thing doesn't, it's different.
Yeah, all of your men are going to lose weight quicker than you ladies. I'm so sorry to say that, but our body likes to hold on to fat. We're gonna hold on to fat much longer than them. Okay, so it's okay. Don't hate on them. Just keep supporting one another. I promise you you're gonna have results, women. Just encourage your husband and say great job when they lose 8 pounds in the first week. Because that's probably what's gonna happen, okay? You might lose 1 or 0 and he's gonna lose 5 or 8 pounds. That's just how it is for men. Dang men, and they have no body fat, okay? We carry babies, and that's just how it is. We hold on to fat. Okay, so that's it, or we're just gonna keep rambling.
That's it.
Okay, that's it. Thanks so much for listening. If you have questions, share them in the group. That's it. Okay, can't wait to see your pictures. We wanna see your pictures. Meal prepping, okay? Bye. Oh wait, can we secretly hate on them? Maybe, Kelly. Yes, okay? Just between us. No.
Support
and love on one another, okay? Okay, bye you guys.